Welcome back to 13C. Today we're taking a look at a pair of 30 caliber silencers from Q. In my right hand is the smaller half Nelson, and on the end of this CMMG 300 blackout upper is the full Nelson. We've got actually a bunch of results from a metering session we did recently with Bill from NFAtalk.org, where we metered both these cans on 762 by 51 308, as well as 300 Win Mag. So there's some good data points on that coming up. But first, let's run some rounds through here of suppressed 300 blackout. This is the 220 grain from Federal, their suppressor labeled ammunition. All right, let's get it switched over. All right, we're switched over to the half Nelson, the same Federal 220 grain suppressor ammo. And of course, as you would expect, with the shorter length and smaller volume, the can is of course louder than its big brother, the full Nelson. But anytime you're sacrificing, anytime you're reducing size, you're gonna sacrifice some of those decibels. While we have the half Nelson on here, let's talk about this first. Weighs in 12.2 ounces, 6.85 inches long, outer diameter of 1 3/4 inches. This is made of titanium, and it's a direct thread can, threaded for your standard 30 caliber threads of 5/8 by 24. It's also full auto rated, and it's rated up to 300 Win Mag. I mentioned earlier we ran it through some heavier calibers. This one as well. So let's go ahead and roll that footage in now, and we'll look at some of those raw numbers.
All right, fire. 146.2, 139, 136.3. Fire. 146.3, 137, 132. Fire. 147.2, 138.8, 133. Okay, go ahead and fire. 143, 136.6, 143.8. Fire. 142, 132.8, 141. Fire. 142 and a half, 133.8, 140. Fire. 143 and a half, 134.
Now those numbers are going to be your averages that we came up with on that day with that particular ammo and with those particular rifles. Let's go ahead and talk a little bit now about the full Nelson. So here is the full Nelson with its baby brother next to it, the half Nelson. You're stepping up about 2 inches in your overall length to 8.86 inches, and you're stepping up in weight as well to 16.6 ounces on the full Nelson. Outer diameter is going to be the same, 1 3/4 inches. They're both full auto rated still. They both are rated up to 300 Win Mag, and they're both still direct thread, that 5/8 by 24. Titanium finish, or titanium, as I said, it's got a PVD finish, and it's probably worth noting on your finish here. This, you can see because of the design of the can, you can see your exposed welds on here. It looks like them being welded out, they did a good job on them, but if it's something that kind of bothers you, you like a pretty can, the PVD finish combined with the exposed welds may be something, if you've got some OCD issues, that you may run into a little bit there. This is a non-user serviceable can, meaning that this is one complete piece here. You can't take it apart for cleaning. On a 30 caliber can though, it's not like you really need to. So I don't find that as a ding at all. You find a lot of 30 caliber cans and 5.56 cans that aren't user serviceable. That's not a big deal, but I know some of you guys like to get in there and clean these things out regularly, or if you're planning on downstepping them to something like a 22, don't recommend that on a non-user serviceable can. 5.56, obviously no problem. You're running hot powder, burning it through there. You shouldn't have any issues in that regard. We also metered this on several different rifles as well. Let's go ahead and roll some of that footage in now and some of those numbers.
146, 133, 9, 129. Fire. 145, 134, 1, 128. Fire. 145, 134, 128, 2. Fire. 141, 129 and a half, 126.
Might want to send the bolt home. Ready?
Yep. 139 and a half, 134 and a half, 141.8. Fire.
Ready?
Yep. 136, 133, 8, 141 and a half. Fire. 136, 133, 140. Fire. 135, 4, 133, 3, 140.5.
I had a lot of fun doing that metering, and I plan on having Bill out again in the future to do another set. Definitely, you learn a lot doing stuff like that, and it's great to interact with other people in the hobby. If you want more of that information on that full data set, well, there will be 2 different videos coming out, something like a 30 caliber showdown, metering showdown, in which these 2 are both in it, as well as some other 30 caliber cans, and then a separate video in addition to that for a 22 caliber showdown, which, if you're interested in silencers from Q, both the Q Erector and El Camino will be in that 22 caliber showdown. And if you check back in the channel, I've reviewed both of those silencers already in months past. So if you're looking forward to seeing those showdown videos, definitely take a moment to subscribe. We really appreciate it. It goes a long way to help show your support for the channel. 13cgunreviews.com will have full links to everything, including where you can find the full PDFs with all the data points and everything from these cans in there. And thanks again, everybody. We appreciate your support. Facebook.com/gunreviews, as well as Instagram. We're at 13cgunreviews. Take care, everybody. Stay safe. We'll talk soon.